Hello and welcome back to ESBR Boxing. Owen McKendry here, flying solo with a post-fight reaction to NATASHA JONAS defeating MIKAELA MAYER and retaining her IBF welterweight world championship. Just going to get straight into things as I'm on my own. Thought it was a fantastic fight. It lived up to all expectations. You know, it was fast-paced, head-to-head exchanges. I think everyone knew. Sort of many predictions sort of had it going 2 points. Obviously NATASHA JONAS being the bigger puncher, but I think as expected it was a points sort of decision for the winner on the night. Personally, I had MIKAELA MAYER winning that. I think NATASHA JONAS started well. I gave her sort of the opening exchanges and the opening rounds. I think sort of rounds 1 and 3 were clear as day, NATASHA JONAS rounds. I just think from the mid to late rounds, MIKAELA MAYER was in charge for me. You know, there was some good exchanges, and it's the old sort of scenario of, do you prefer the big eye-catching punches that sort of look like they're landing and doing damage, or do you prefer sort of the 4, 5, 6 punch combinations, you know, starting with the body, going to the head, and making use of a good arsenal of shots. So for me, it was the 4, 5, 6 punch combinations that I thought edged it for MIKAELA MAYER. I don't think it's a robbery of such. You know, if it had been scored a draw, I'd probably said fair enough. Wouldn't have argued with it too much. I just do think, you know, NATASHA JONAS being the home fighter, being the world champion in Liverpool, it was always going to be a huge ask for MIKAELA MAYER to get the points decision. Probably would have required a 10-round shutout and sort of NATASHA JONAS landing no punches at all. But nothing against JONAS, you know, she fought a good fight. You know, I think the game plan was always going to be to try and land those bigger shots to stop MIKAELA MAYER, box on the back foot, let Mayer come forward and catch her cold sort of thing. Obviously she didn't catch her cold, but I think she did catch her with some lovely shots. She definitely landed the bigger punches. I think you look at damage on the two fighters, although NATASHA JONAS has come out of that with a swollen eyelid, you know, and some damage around the cheekbone, compared to Mayer, who looked fairly unscathed at the final bell. But that comes down to the volume of punches landed. Whereas, like I say, I think NATASHA JONAS was going for those bigger punches, and she was landing them. You know, she was catching MIKAELA MAYER as she was coming in. I think, although MIKAELA MAYER's game plan was spot on, I think, from going to the body and breaking NATASHA JONAS down to the body, I think it was interesting, her stance was quite narrow, and then she was using that to lunge and step in to NATASHA JONAS, and that's where she was getting caught at times. And that's how I do think that's what's edged it with the judges that have favoured NATASHA JONAS, is they've seen sort of MIKAELA MAYER stepping in and getting caught as she was stepping in. But, you know, no major grievances from me. I think a lot of people on social media have agreed with myself and do have MIKAELA MAYER as the victor. But, you know, this is boxing. It's close fights. It's not like it was a shutout from MIKAELA MAYER. We're screaming daylight robbery. It's home advantage, home fighter. But yeah, great fight, action-packed, lived up to the expectations. Will we see NATASHA JONAS again? I don't think so. I think her age did show in there at times. You know, I think there was sort of occasions for me in the mid to late rounds where MIKAELA MAYER was landing multiple shots and NATASHA JONAS could only really respond with those big sort of bludgeoning punches to try and force a stoppage and stop MIKAELA MAYER in her tracks and force her to retreat. So yeah, I think that is NATASHA JONAS going out on a high. I personally can't see her fighting again. You know, I think her age has shown there, but she can now sail off into the sunset, defended her world title, top of the bill in her hometown. So yeah, that's all from me, guys. Let me know down below in the comments if you agree with myself, if you think it was a comfortable night's work for NATASHA JONAS, if you think it was a robbery, Like, comment, subscribe, comment down below and let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. Cheers.